I'm Brooke.
I'm Ryan.
And we decided to channel our energy while trapped in quarantine to give you the definitive ranking of the Kingdom Hearts worlds. A list that you probably never asked for.
But you need. Maybe.
Full disclosure, we know nothing about games.
But we are experts in Kingdom Hearts. Sort of. World by world, we're going to make you fall in love with the game again.
And also with us.
Maybe. So let's escape into the beautiful Disney worlds of Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts.
A podcast.
A podcast.
Welcome back to Kingdom Hearts, Kingdom Hearts.
A podcast. About Kingdom Hearts.
About Kingdom Hearts. If you didn't get it the first time, you'll understand the second time.
I accidentally Googled Kingdom Hearts again yesterday. I was trolled by the internet this week because they're releasing like a new game. Did you see that? I follow Kingdom Hearts on Instagram. I don't know if you do.
It's time for me to start. I don't.
Yeah, so they're like releasing like some new like music-based game. Actually, you'd probably like this because you love the soundtrack. But there's a new game where you like have to like go through the music of the worlds.
What?
Yeah. The original soundtrack is coming out fall 2020, and then Kingdom Hearts Dark Road launching June 22nd, and then Melody of Memory. I've had the Traverse Town song stuck in my head.
So catchy, right?
Yeah, it's the one that sticks with me the most, I think. And the Gummy Ship one, because you know what? I forgot as I'm replaying the first one about that you don't get warp drive for a hot minute. And it's just like me trying to get from Tarzan back to Traverse Town I died so many times just fucking on the Gummy Ship. I was like, I hate this. I'm getting ahead of myself, but we have a lot of content to go over today.
We really do. And Brooke, would we call this a roast of Wonderland?
A roast of Wonderland. You know, it came very clear to me the thing that, and I'm proud of Square Enix, sponsor us, for learning from the first game into the second game, because as I was navigating Wonderland and texting you frantically without looking at a guide, something that they've added into the future games that they don't have in one are maps. And boy, oh boy, would I have benefited from a map. That's all.
Especially in the Lotus Forest, where there's so many secret exits and entrances. In Kingdom Hearts 2, there are little red marks that show you where you could go to get out of there. And the Lotus Forest is just so confusing, so tricky, so pedantic.
There are so many flowers that are so needy.
Oh my God. And you don't have cure yet, so wasting potions on a flower that just like gives you a bunch of little magic orbs and maybe like an ether isn't very effective.
A pre-cure world is not a world I want to live in.
Brooke, you are speaking my language, because unlike in the next Kingdom Hearts games, where they learned and improved and got better as companies, people, organizations should, they included the Moogle shops all over the world, so you don't have to fly your ass all the way back to Traverse Town to get more potions. As soon as I got Cure, the game became so much easier. But in Wonderland, you're stuck doing all these tasks. And I'm gonna admit something here that it's not easy for me to say. I died so many times fighting the Queen and the cards.
I would say harder than the Trickmaster.
Yes, it is. And it's humiliating. You know, my brother walks in, he sees me dying against the cards. He's like, can you even play this game? I'm like, no, you don't understand what it's like. On Proud Mode, these cards aren't fucking around. And if you don't get Donald and Goofy, you know, you have to present the different evidence, and there's one version that's Donald and Goofy, and then you don't get them to fight with.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. The Queen is a tricky little bitch. You present as many evidence as you can. If you get all four, you get Blizzard.
Oh, is that true? I got all four.
If you get all four, then the cat gives you Blizzard before that fight. And if you don't get all four, he gives it to you either right before or right after the Trickmaster.
Oh, I had it. Oh, okay. Well, I had it. So he must have given it to me.
Well, you're an overachiever, so I'd expect nothing less.
I'm trying to get as much of the game completed without looking at anything. Just like, I feel like I've spent the past year and a half of my life like playing the games and like understanding how they are set up, and like if I can get all the Dalmatians without looking it up, I'll be very proud of myself. But it's just like, you know, I want to get all the Trinities, at least the Trinities, because I miss them so much. But we'll see. That's it. I have a lot of time on my hands, but I also have Animal Crossing. to take care of.
Should we set a reward for you if you're able to find all the Dalmatians unaided?
Sure, you can think about what that is.
What would mean something to you?
Well, I already have overalls.
You are like a walking sponsorship now for Kingdom Hearts.
3 of my friends for my birthday, which was almost 3 weeks ago. I have no idea what time is anymore. Got me overalls from Hot Topic, which is a store I didn't know still existed. That are Kingdom Hearts overalls. There's a crown on the chest, a keyblade on the right thigh, and the Heartless and Nobody symbols on the left thigh. And did I need another pair of black overalls? No. Did I need these overalls? Absolutely.
For sure. I'm so jealous. Do they come in men's sizes?
Well, they are from Hot Topic, so they are extremely short.
That's not a problem.
Because I think like the person who would wear this is probably like, I don't know. Like I imagine, like I can picture the person that I think would buy these for themselves, but I don't want to stereotype because here I am wearing them and I don't think I'm what people expect.
Well, I think a person who would buy those overalls for themselves is probably listening to this podcast right now.
And you are amazing.
We love you and thank you.
Ryan, I've been looking for Kingdom Hearts fanfics.
As promised.
As promised. And now the thing about a lot of them are like, especially I'm trying to find Wonderland specific ones. And while I want like Sora and Alice get thrust into the clock tower with the Trickmaster, sexy stuff, which I can continue searching for. Most of it is just like you're a 4th person on the journey and you have also lost a friend that you're looking for.
Oh, I don't like that.
When 2 boys named Sora and Sid lose their home and their friends, they understand they have to visit many worlds, team up with Donald Duck and Goofy to restore peace to the universe.
Oh, that's kind of wholesome. I'm sure the person who wrote that is sitting at their laptop in Kingdom Hearts overalls from Hot Topic that they bought for themselves and just like trying to get a fuller experience. But then again, aren't we too?
What if I search sexy Kingdom Hearts fanfic Wonderland? Okay. Wow. I'm just going to read you this. So this is digging into characters that we haven't met yet. Axel, with his spiky red hair that I could swear is erect with an insanitary amount of hair product, flashes a devilish smirk as if he's claimed some sort of unspoken victory. He winks while smacking on bubblegum, the sound equating to wet... to wet putty being pounded by a hammer. My lack of reaction makes him sigh tiredly. Do you want to get smacked? Dial it down, Zion. Wow.
Oh my god.
So you're PMSing, Axel asks, breaking me out of my reverie. Oh no. Oh, PMS, he clarifies, pulling out his phone and what I assume to be him tapping away at the search bar on Google. Premenstrual syndrome. Something about the physical and emotional indications that occur in a woman doing a week period. What the fuck is this?
What? Why does Axel have a phone, number one? That is not canon.
Why does he know what Google is?
And also, like, is PMS canon? Do any of the Disney characters experience PMS? Does it exist in the Kingdom Hearts world?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
There is definitely Naminé and Riku fanfic. Oh my god.
Well, Brooke, I did discover that there is Kingdom Hearts porn does exist.
Oh my god. Tell me everything about that. It's all Sora and Kairi based, I'm assuming, right? Or is there a lot of Sora and Riku? Just tell me.
Well, I think one of the ones that I don't want to take too much time away from Wonderland, except for I do. You would be surprised. There is a 3D simulation of Riku fucking Sora in a bathroom of a club. Is that club in Traverse Town? Where is that club? I don't know.
No, the club is definitely called Hollow Bastion.
And it's just the remix version of Dearly Beloved that you've played for me multiple times playing in the background. So that exists. There's obviously just like Sora and Kairi in nondescript places. And then there's also just Sora riding Cloud in a bed.
What did you Google other than Kingdom Hearts to find this?
I think Well, I don't want to go too much into like how it came about or how I was looking for it, but inspiration did strike me. I'm not, I'm obviously not a user of pornography. I'm a good boy from the Midwest, but I think from a sort of Kingdom Hearts anthropological standpoint, I did want to know how far fans have gone.
I have a follow-up question.
Okay.
Not about you. Is it real humans cosplaying as these characters, or is this like cartoons fucking?
A great, wonderful, exceptional question. So there's kind of two kinds. One is a sort of cartoon animation like you would see with, I don't know if you've ever seen like
the Shrek
Disney
shit.
porn. Disney porn does exist. And like outside of probably the Kingdom Hearts world, but like, it's like Jafar fucking Jasmine. That does exist. And then
I just searched Kingdom Hearts porn on Google and nothing came up.
You got to go into the sites.
Right, I'm going.
The
right
PH, KH, PH. And then there's a like 3D sim-like rendering of
people. Yeah, there it is. Hot Aqua. Oh no, with Ven. Oh my god, nominate anal doggy style with sound. Oh my god.
With sound.
Oh my god, there's a graphic showing. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Wait, can you just play the sound? I don't want to show any images. I just want to, like, they said with sound.
Sure. Oh god. It's only a minute 57 seconds.
Oh my god. We're not getting sponsorship from Square Enix anymore.
Oh my god, she's... Oh, wow.
Is she doing a good job?
Well, this is gonna get edited out, right?
Yeah, probably.
Well, it shows you a diagram in the bottom right corner of the penis going inside.
Oh. What website are you on?
Oh my god, he slaps her ass and walks away.
Who's he?
It's just a random man, but this is what it looks like. They show you the little box on the side. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, I think that maybe wraps up. We could go down a deep hole, no pun intended, related to Wonderland. And, so we know that exists. And I mean, if anyone's listening and you have particular stories with that particular genre of Kingdom Hearts fan material, please let us know. Let's get back to something less exciting, which is the shitstorm that is Wonderland.
The shitstorm that is Wonderland. So you arrive, and there's some bottles, and the fucking doorknob doesn't want to talk to you, and no one's being helpful, and you lose against the cards too many times, and then you are just thrown into the abyss.
Yes. And actually, after I played the Wonderland level, I went back and rewatched the movie. They gave Alice in Wonderland, the movie, a really raw deal because the movie has so many interesting little plot twists and characters, and they really found a way to make an exciting kind of psychedelic world become unbelievably boring and pedantic.
I know. It's literally like, here's this brown forest. Eat this acorn.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, this room turns upside down if you enter. Also, like the fucking. Oh my god, I was so frustrated because Kingdom Hearts 1 does this thing where like you can, in order to trigger a cutscene, you have to like enter a place, then leave a place, then enter a place, then leave a place. And I was like, I've done all the steps. If I had never played this game before and wasn't allowed to look at IGN, my sweet baby angel, I don't know what I would quit.
Oh, absolutely. Also, I was thinking about the fact that, like, this is the first Disney level that they're giving to a player. This is the introduction to what the game is going to be like. Why did they do that?
Why Alice in Wonderland?
Exactly. Like, starting with Agrabah would be like, oh, a familiar Disney movie that everyone knows. Yeah, they just could have started with a better world. And I think if they had done it in a later game, like 2 or 3, they would have found more creative ways to implement it. But if you think about it, there's only 3 locations you go to You go to the Lotus Forest, which you like move shit around and you can access different places, but it's still one room. You go to the Upside Down Room, which is just one location that you just go in multiple, forms.
Angles.
Yeah. And then there's like the Queen's Castle area.
I guess you technically go into the tea party, but that's like part of the forest.
Yeah, also how depressing. Like one of the most iconic parts of that entire movie, they just turn into a sad little empty tea party garden.
There's a world in which they could have made like that the boss.
Mm-hmm. Like a big heartless that's also a teacup.
Yeah, because like Mad Hatter is like not a bad guy.
I totally agree because the Trickmaster, I don't know. Do you think it's hard? Do you think it's harder than the guard armor?
It's not harder than the guard armor. Nothing is harder than the guard armor. Literally, even the final boss, fucking Master Xehanort can suck the guard armors like he is the bottom to the guard armor. Yeah, let me just let that sit for a second.
Sorry, you said bottom, and I just was picturing the guard armor with a diagram.
I also I know how to beat the Trickmaster. Like I know to like use the table, and I mean I still died many times. My roommate was sitting with me outside while I played, not outside, like in the living room while I played, and he was like watching me die just over and over again, and I was like, "Get me out of here."
What phase of the Trickmaster's trickery do you usually find yourself dying in?
Interesting. I don't know. Not if he lights those fucking hands on fire, I'm fucked.
That's what I was going for. Like, and he also shoots you with he goes over to the fireplace. He lights his little batons.
Yeah, well, because also Donald is fucking useless right now.
And that coming from you is a lot because you rarely speak ill of Donald.
I love Donald, but he's he's almost as weak as we are. In terms of like strength, he's like constantly KO'd.
Here's another thing. Why don't we get an Alice in Wonderland Disney character in our party in the first world? It would be a really nice introduction. Like, I'm not saying Alice would be a lot of help.
Well, she's trapped in a cage.
Yeah. She really doesn't get her chance to self-actualize as a character, considering she is, in the movie, the character with the most agency who's experiencing things, and she's just in Kingdom Hearts trapped in a cage. But it'd be fun to have like someone in your party with you.
I also don't think that Alice is a princess. Like, she's not a pure heart.
I don't think Alice is a princess. She's too young, and there's so many other people that could have been considered. As
someone who just watched the movie, who would you want in your party?
I don't know, like the Mad Hatter.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. There's also the Walrus, but he's not really that big of a character. The Doorknob is sort of useless. The Queen, if it was like a Birth by Sleep Terra situation, the Queen could actually be kind of like a funny, badass, like taking her croquet,
I feel like
beating the shit out of people.
Yeah, the Cheshire Cat's too flighty, and the White Rabbit, I feel like having to catch the White Rabbit is like a more interesting intro I'm saying it again, to the world.
I totally agree. I mean, imagine a world of Wonderland where you go through, like, instead of having 6 different angles on the bizarre room, you go to like the different places that, I mean, where's the caterpillar? Where's the caterpillar that's smoking the shit? Even that could be a boss, but they really limited the options, and I don't think it's a good intro to the Disney section of Kingdom Hearts. I'll say it.
There it is. So before we rank, can you sing me the theme music from the world?
Okay. Yeah, I can try. Can you count me in?
Yeah. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Bum 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 bum.
Your recall, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Also the worst music in the game. Like
Terrible. You know, especially coming off da 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 da. Like, wake me up, Traverse Town. Give me an anxiety attack, Wonderland.
Oh my God. Like, imagine if we're thinking of all these, you know, background musics as like songs that would wake you up with your alarm in the morning, Traverse Town would lull me into the day, ready to greet the day with a sun salutation. Wonderland would make me, you know, break my phone with a hammer.
Yeah.
So that's just, I mean, that could be another factor to making it so bad. Like, the music is irritating, and when you're confused and you're trying to find which little section, which little slit of the forest to go through in order to get in the bizarre room, or which way to turn the tree, whether or not to throw the boulder in the apparently solid pond of water, it's
tough.
There's no wonder.
It's just land.
It's like Wanderland. You're wandering around Wanderland.
Yeah. It makes me really, I'm already dreading Monstro.
Actually, hot take here. I think Monstro is a better world than Wonderland.
Okay, well, we'll see how I do in there without a guide. Let my conscience be my guide.
Yeah. I don't know, Brooke. What is your rank? Like, give me some factors into.
All right. I'm giving it a 3.
Whoa, that's higher than I expected.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm giving it a 3. That's higher than expected. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm giving it a 2.
Live your truth. No. I'm not.
No, I'm you're right. I'm giving it a 2 because the music is bad. Because I do actually I think the Trickmaster is a good boss. I don't think it makes any sense, but I do like the Trickmaster. That's why I was maybe going to give it a 3. But I don't like that. I don't think it makes any sense. I don't know why we're there. I don't know. I just think that it's not whimsical enough. The music, again, sucks. It's colorless in a world that should be full of color. And I don't like it, period. End of story.
I thank you for being so honest.
Yeah.
Brooke, I'm also going to give it a 2. I was, kind of debating last night. I'm like, is it a 1 or is it a 2? Because there are almost no redeeming qualities of the world, like you said. The only redeeming quality to me is during the card boss fight in the Queen's Palace. If you go up to the Queen and you jump on the ledge and you smack her, you turn her upside down and you see her underwear, which is covered in hearts. And that's the only sense of fun I got from the entire world. In a psychedelic movie that's actually crazy and feels like an acid trip, the world is very, very dull. And if there was just a little bit more whimsy besides, the underwear Easter egg, I think it could have promised. But yeah, the Trickmaster, good boss. I still don't understand why they give you so many levels where you can't do cure. I guess it makes it harder that you have to conserve potions, and ethers aren't really that useful because none of the magic spells really, you can't turn off the Trickmaster's lit batons with Blizzard.
I thought you could. I can.
Really?
Yeah.
I was never able to. All right, it gets 3. No. No, it's yeah, I don't know. I wish we had cure. It's a bad world. I'm mad how hard the cards are. It's a 2. We're in agreement.
Yeah, for sure. Good talk. I have to say, I tried to go into the gummy ship and do the tutorial, and it was so confusing that I out loud said nope, and I left.
Even the tutorial is confusing.
Yes, the tutorial is confusing.
Like, I'm left with more questions than answers.
100%.
And then I go into it and you just kind of like turn the little blocks around and see how they fit together. And there's just like, they're like, you need this thing. It's like, well, no one told me that. I don't know where to find it.
I know. It's like, I use a blueprint. And I'm like, where do I get that?
Yeah. And another gripe with the Kingdom Hearts game, and maybe they don't, I think they kind of fixed this going into the later games. When you get items in 2, 3 Birth by Sleep, they're not gummy items. When I get a Navi G from like climbing up to get a chest, I'm just like, oh, seriously?
That's how I feel literally whenever I get a mithril shard. At least in 3, you can like upgrade your keyblades with things. Like that's what, like you have like that aspect of it. When I get a fucking, what is it? Synthesis materials. I'm just like, and like in Birth by Sleep too, like you're upgrading spells in a fun way and like creating new spells. I'm like, what am I meant to do here?
I completely agree. I think Birth by Sleep is the only game where I'm actually excited to get new items because synthesizing new spells is so much fun. At first, it was like, this is too confusing for me. I don't want to touch it, but it's actually, I mean, delightful is the only way to describe it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Navi G's Mithril Shards, because I'm always like, I need to get all these shards because I'm going to get the ultimate weapon. Never once have I gotten the ultimate weapon.
Can you get that in this game too?
The ultimate weapon?
Yeah.
Brooke, I think we have a challenge for ya. I think we got to get you the ultimate weapon.
Can I look at how? Or can I see the recipe at the synthesis shop, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Okay, let me get my green, when do I get the green trinity? Because that's what gets me the synthesis shop, yeah?
You get it after Agrabah.
Because
that is my favorite section of the game. When you go from like beating Tarzan back to Traverse Town, Agrabah, Monstro to Halloween Town. It's just... Mwah. But you know, this is actually a fun little fact I didn't know. You have to do Halloween Town or Atlantica, but not both. One of them's optional.
I did know that. Yeah, I mean, I've always done all. It's like, why would I not do all of the worlds?
Yeah, we are 28 years old, replaying the games for squeezing out all the content we possibly can. Of course, we're going to play all the worlds.
Exactly.
Yeah. Do you have any final thoughts on Wonderland?
Fucking no. It
Kingdom.
Sucks.
Yeah. I'm glad we got this out of our system and that we brightened it with a few.
I feel like it's up and up from here.
Yeah. We got the worst world out of the way, and then...
Maybe that's what it is. They set the bar really low.
That's a really good point.
Maybe they did it on purpose. Maybe they're smarter than we think.
It's so brilliant.
Wow. Iconic.
Okay, well, I feel great about this week. What episode should we do next week?
I think we could do Tarzan, and we can tickle Olympics Coliseum.
Well, Brooke...
Ryan.
Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts.
Forever in my heart.
Forever all my overalls.
Well, that wraps up this week's world. Thanks for listening.
Don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe. If you're looking to connect our heart, follow us on Instagram at KingdomHearts_pod. And if you want to enter the realm of darkness that is our lives, follow us. I'm at Brooke Wiseman.
And I'm at Rye Bernstein. See you next week with another Kingdom Hearts Worlds and Kingdom Hearts ratings.
Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts.
The podcast.